Alright guys, I'm sorry about that. Probably wasn't too big of an inconvenience for you, because I probably did something magical in the editing place where I edit. But it was inconvenient for me. My volume cut out in the recording, but now it's back. So, okay. If you missed anything, we just attacked Dakova with Titania, and trying to figure what we know how. I know how to kill Dakova, but we might. I don't know if it happens, but might happen is oh, crit. Okay, what might happen is if you kill the boss. Oh, sorry about that. I just hit my microphone. If you kill the boss, the level ends. I think that might happen. Not entirely sure. Anyways, so what we're going to do is we're going to get as many hits off as we can, kill as many people as we can before the boss, so that we get as much experience as possible before we kill the boss, maybe ending the level. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. What was I gonna say? This is a long level. This is a really long level. The next part, the next chapter, chances are not gonna be this long. Ooh. What activated just there is Soren's skill. I didn't explain this before, so I guess I'm gonna explain it now. Every guy, every person has these things called skills. He doesn't have any. He has a thing called Serenity, which has biorhythm effect, which can be good or bad. Right now his biorhythm is not in the good section. The line, see the line? The line right there across the middle, not the wavy line, the straight line across the middle. That's the biorhythm. That's the average. Biorhythm, if it's really high up, it makes your guy do better. It does more damage. You do more damage. Everything is like one thing better. Every stat. But if it's low, it makes everything do a little worse. If it's in the middle, it makes everything normal. Serenity makes it so it halves it. So, since it's low, I'll be suffering penalties. But since it's low and I have Serenity, it's gonna do halve those things, those whatevers. So next guy, Tempest, doubles biorhythm effects. So the same thing, but it doubles it. So if it's good, it doubles it good, but if it's bad, it doubles it bad. And it's good right now, so that's Boyd's gonna be doing better than usual, which he sucks. So yeah. Here we have Oscar, nothing. Soren's, what you saw in that battle. It's a really great ability. It's called Adept. In certain conditions, grants this unit to 2 consecutive attacks. So basically, he can hit 2 times. It's really good when he's already doing a double hit and he gets Adept, which means he can do a double hit with Adept and then hit his second time. But what's amazing about this ability is that if you're doing a double hit and you get Adept activates on both times, then he's going to attack 4 times, which really is great. This guy's got Provoke, and that's another reason why people attack him, I guess. He has this ability on, which provokes enemies to attack him first. Even if he didn't have that, people would still be attacking him, but it's good. Counter, in certain instances, causes the enemy to receive half. Doesn't really do anything. It would cause them to do half the damage themselves that they did to Titania, but it doesn't activate often, and yeah, it wouldn't do that much damage anyways. So that's skills. There are some really good skills. When you class up, you get the opportunity, or I think once you get to like level 10 of your next class, you get an opportunity to get your ultimate skill, which I'll explain when I get to. So this is, are you the commander of this battalion? Order your men to retreat, and I'll let you escape with your life. Don't push your luck, mercenary dog. So yeah, just gonna run up and slice to him. General Darkova, no, not the general. Not at the hands of this scum. I will not allow it. Face me and breathe your last, you wretched scum. So apparently, they don't retreat if you kill the boss. I thought they might have. Obviously, what that little soldier grunt said makes it seem like they don't. It's alright, we level up, got 11, got the Ashira icon. Anyone else drop anything here? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Anyone need healing? Alright, guys. The thing cut out again. The volume. Alright. It's back, though. I don't think it's going to be cutting out for this rest of this chapter, at least. Which is not going to be very long. So, yeah, they have a few guys left, and he's going to be attacking Shinon with an iron bow. Good provoke there, Shinon. Or he's gonna... Did I say he's gonna be attacking him with an iron bow? He's gonna be attacking him with a javelin. I'll be hitting back with an iron bow. This is what I didn't want to happen, because now I'm gonna be wasting regal swords on enemies that aren't worth regal swords. So that's not good. Yeah. Another regal sword wasted here. Or maybe 2 regal swords wasted here. If I don't get a crit, yeah. I didn't even kill the guy. Regal swords don't do that much damage. Well, the regal sword doesn't do that much damage. Excuse me. It doesn't do that much damage, but I think it does as much damage as the silver sword. But it's really light. General Dakova's gone, we're being beaten. We don't stand a chance. Retreat quickly now, retreat. So maybe it's the turn after, but that was the 6th turn anyway, so I don't even know. We've cleared this running. So he's saying we have to leave because they know where our camp is. So everyone's packing up and they're moving. They're getting food. He tells Titania to take Shinon and Gatchery and sweep the area and check for more troops. Ike's in charge of the princess. Alright. Time will go faster when you're helping Mist. So he tells Alencia to go help Linz and Rolf, which is, I think is kind of funny because she's like a princess and she doesn't do anything, so I thought it was just kind of funny. Make a princess help with packing. Don't worry, Mist, I just hope it'll... Yeah, so he tells her to help speed up the process because they have to get moving as fast as possible because mercenaries, anyone finds your camp, you gotta leave. Especially if it's people that hate you and you killed them. So yeah. She cooks, cleans, and sews, and I would have never guessed that by looking at you. She will practice sword fighting. What's around your neck? I'm sorry. Okay, so she's showing Lindsay this little medallion that she has around her neck. Obviously, if it's glowing, it's kind of important in the storyline, so keep that in your minds. It was her mother's, and her mother is dead. I don't know if it told you that in the storyline, but yeah, her mother's dead. I guess in the beginning cinematic, she was in there, but it was a dream. So here's Petrine. She's talking about this battle. She's a Dayan army general, and here's Ina, Petrine's like strategist, I think. Yeah, she's a strategist for Dayan. They're talking about where the princess is and where she's going. Ina knows that she's going to Gallia, and but they, even though they know, they're not going to attack Gallia because Gallia has a big ass army, a scary army at that. So that's the end of this chapter, and or I guess we're gonna face the cinematic and then end the chapter because we haven't seen the next chapter introduction. So listen to this. The continent of Teleus, blessed by the goddess to the northwest, lies in the land of Crimea, home of the Grail mercenaries. So this is gonna show you the map and what is going on. Without warning, the eastern namer Dayan launches an attack on Crimea. That's Dayan. Yeah. This is going to show you everything you need to know, everything that's going on in the storyline, everything that's happening. Yep. Ike leads a handful of mercenaries to Melior to confirm Soren's news of the attack. En route, they happen upon a young woman unconscious and unharmed. That would be Princess Alincia. When she awakened, she said she was a princess, and the Grail mercenaries have promised to take her to Gallia. Located, Gallia is home of the Legus, a race quite unlike the fellow Bjork. As you can see, they're animals. Yeah. Crimea and Gallia have been long struggled to overcome their differences. In the recent years, the two kingdoms have done much to ease the prejudice between the Legus and the Bjork factions. So basically, Bjork are humans, Legus are half animal, half human. They can transform between the two, and it's really cool. I really think it's cool. So, anyways, they are fighting Dayan and making their way to Gallia. And they don't want Dayan doesn't want to mess with Gallia because their army is full of Legus, and they are beast fighters, literally. Pun intended. So that's this chapter. It's chapter 5. Or, yeah, that was chapter 5. I'll meet you guys back here for chapter 6. Alright. Half animal.